Were all of the cars dailies?
Yeah.
But when you started,
That's honestly kind of like where the name.
that's what I was wondering.
Finally, after a year, I'm gonna start driving again.
And how does that make you feel?
It feels great. I'm excited. Like I'm ready to go. Like,
That's the good thing about having a team, though, because if you're in that crunch time, you're just talking to each other. What do you need done? What do you need done? What do you need done?
That's
And you
cool.
just try to help each other out.
Welcome back to the Drip and Drift podcast. It has been a little bit, but I told you we wouldn't stop doing this. Today we got the whole team.
We're missing two.
Missing two.
Missing two. Yep.
But we got the core four
Yes,
of
sir.
the Daily Drifters from South Florida. Thanks for joining today, boys.
Of course.
Appreciate the invitation.
Yeah, dude, it's been a minute since I've been talking with you forever, and then you, and I'm like,
Yep.
dude, they're like,
Finally here.
when we're all together, I
Yep,
promise,
yep.
private day when we go up there, we'll
Exactly.
get.
Hey,
It's
we
hard
been-
to coordinate when you're 3 hours away.
Dude, it's hard to coordinate with one other guest, let alone
Exactly.
a mob.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really appreciate y'all making the time, man.
Definitely.
Yeah. Of course.
So Daily Drifters, what does it entail? What's the team vibe? What's it all about?
So basically, like, the whole idea was we used to, like, go out in the street and just drift out in the street a little bit, and then we were all like, one day, like, hey, let's try to go to the track, take it to the track, see how everything goes.
Yeah.
And then we went to that Black Friday where we met you at, actually, and we just had such a good time. We just all sat down after that event.
That was your first track event? Or
Yep,
like-
all
oh,
together.
shit.
Yep, all together.
track
Yep.
event, all
So
together.
we were like, you know what? Like, this is a vibe. Why don't we, like, start a team out of it?
Yeah.
Something. We all get along. And we were
Yeah.
like, that's
we
the
were
vibe.
around each other every day already. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, we all used to live real close, same city, Cape Coral, down by Fort Myers and everything. And then I moved out to Alva. He's down in Naples now.
Yeah,
So
I'm in
yeah,
Naples now.
I stayed in Cape.
yeah, we're us three are still in Cape.
He's in
Yep.
Cape too.
True. And so that day kind of solidified you guys starting a team together?
Yep.
Yeah,
Essentially.
pretty much.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
the vibes. It was just the vibes of all of us being there and everything. And we've seen other teams, of course. You got Risky Business and you got like Team Hayes and all them.
Yeah.
So we saw them and we were like, hey, why don't we do something like that?
Yeah, it was like the more events we went to together, the more we progressed as like a whole, like all
Exactly,
of us. So
yeah,
we just
and-
started doing our thing
And
together.
I feel like it helped all of us like get better, more comfortable because we were so used to driving with each other, so we could push
Yeah.
each other more and more each time we went to the track together.
True.
Yeah.
Sick. Dang.
I sucked at first. But
Yeah.
Yeah, you got there.
Yeah,
you got there.
yeah.
You started in an auto and then you had to transition
Yep.
to the manual. So
Yeah,
like,
yep.
but once you
True.
figured it out, you figured out that
figured
clutch. I
it
will
out.
tell you that.
that clutch, how do you say it? I don't know how it survives.
yes.
True.
Yeah.
So real quick, let's go down the line. Your name and what you drive, so we all know.
All right, so my name's Berto. I drive the purple IS300 from the team with the BN kits. Keep that clear.
I'm Yeater. I drive the E36 with the fur on the inside, and I got like 4 or 5 other cars. Too many cars at the same time, but my E36 is my main team car.
I'm Josh, and I drive the S13.5. That barely makes it to any event. But
We're working on it.
Not even making it tomorrow.
No.
I'm D-Ski and I drive the G37 sedan.
But
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
and I'm Nick. I drive the 350s. No, but true. So I was gonna say, because like when he was telling me, yeah, he has the 240. I was trying to think. I was like, I don't remember ever seeing a purple 240 with their
Yeah,
name.
he didn't even make it there, bro. Yeah.
But hey, everyone
Yeah.
We're
goes
getting
at their own
there.
pace.
Yeah,
exactly.
Little by
Yeah.
little, bro.
Yeah,
little by little.
See, that's
Yeah.
the thing about like the team. Well, this team in general is like we're more like really understanding with everybody's lives and shit. So
Yeah.
it's like,
So it's good.
Do what you can do,
what
you
if
know,
you can
make
make
it-
it, you can make it, and then if not,
Exactly,
then
you know,
make it to the
like,
next
We
one.
know eventually we'll all make it.
Yeah,
like,
for
You know?
sure.
At some point.
Yeah. And I will tell you, it is very hard to get 6 people all together at a track at one time to
Yeah.
coordinate it between everybody's lives and jobs and everything. It's
Yeah.
just like So now we're just like, hey, if you can make it, you can make it. If you can't, you can't. You know, do what you got to
Yeah.
do. You know.
Especially considering how far we are. Like,
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Trying to make it at every
Yeah, I thought it was cool. You guys put like this year. I don't know if you did it last year, but put like all the events you guys are going to.
Yeah,
I thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, that was kind of like that was the year that we were kind of like struggling with it because like we've had those events posted and it was hard for
So
all
like
of us
where
at
we're
the
all
same
we had
time.
something to look at, you know, all the time,
Yeah,
24/7, and then you have people like, hey, I'm gonna be at this event, you know, are you guys gonna be there? So we're like, oh, we actually gotta, you know, get it together and go all together, you know.
True.
But yeah, we made it to one event where all the cars were there.
So-
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
And,
this year's definitely slowed down a little bit
Yeah.
as far as that goes.
It happens.
for
It
sure.
happens. But
Yeah,
you're still back on it. Like
exactly.
yeah, it's never. It's about longevity. I feel for me.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, for sure.
I could go into 10 G's of debt, but like I don't want to. Like, you know, it's like-
You know,
definitely
I'm very big on the whole keep drifting fun, and
Yeah.
I feel like if you get to a certain point to where like you're dumping too much money into it, it does slowly take away the fun effect, you know,
Yeah.
because like you
Yeah.
start looking like
Most definitely.
it's starting to lean more towards drifting all the time, and I gotta kind of step back a little bit, you
Yeah.
know, catch up on bills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
For
drifting is not a cheap
You
sport.
could
I will
get
say
very
that.
carried away.
Yes,
very
very
carried away,
fast.
trying to
For
make
sure.
it to events and doing the most to get there. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a
That's
lot.
for sure.
So as being part of a team, I feel like it's like you were just saying, scheduling conflicts, other things. It's like almost being in a band or a relationship or something like that.
Exactly.
That it's
Yeah,
like,
it literally.
So what advice could you have to others that like I've never been a part of a team. I don't know like what that dynamic really is like. What advice could you give to somebody that wants to join a team or be a,
good group of friends.
yeah.
Good group of friends, you know, like
be afraid to help each
I
other
feel
out.
like our team has held together as strong as it has because we had years of friendship before we even
Yeah.
became a team, you
True.
know. So we had that background, and like,
What if you
I
got
ju-
no friends?
if you have no friends, I mean, you know, go to
Make
the
some.
track. Go to the
Yeah,
track.
the track
You
gotta
will
meet the
make
right
friends, you
There's
know.
no
like-
way you don't leave a track day without.
and you
meeting
go to the
somebody.
track, you crash your car, you're gonna make friends, you know, because people
Yeah.
are gonna come up. The hospitality and drifting, they're like, hey, do you
And
need
you'll
anything?
you'll be able to tell like who's real, who's not. Like,
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
who's a good person to be around. You know.
That's
It really it's all about who you surround yourself with, and like you got to think like you got to be around people that like are gonna motivate you, are gonna be there and
Push you.
pushing. A lot of people won't do that, so it's like
Yep.
it's important to have that group of people
Yeah.
to start something.
Not
like
yes
that.
men around.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't have yes men around,
I've seen at the track before, you know, someone will like crash their car or something and they're all like mad, you know, packing up their trailer and everything, you
Yeah.
know, and I'm like, you know, that's not how it should be, you know.
Nope.
I
Like,
start getting right along that. I got a helmet. We're gonna be like, let's go. Go with somebody else.
Yeah, you just gotta keep it moving. You gotta keep
Yeah.
it pushing, bro. Keep going,
Yeah.
keep driving, bro.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
get
No,
mad
I mean-
at stuff like that.
And
it's
when
a
it-
part of the game. You're gonna
Yeah.
you are gonna crash your car eventually.
Yep.
It's gonna happen. Yep. It's gonna happen. And once it happens, it'll open your eyes. It'll for sure do that. When I hit the wall at Showtime, it really opened my eyes. You
You're
know?
at Showtime.
Yeah.
I just went there for the first time a few weeks ago.
How'd you like it?
I really actually did like it. Like everyone had mixed feelings, but I either got like I fucking love it. It's like the Wild West. You could do whatever,
Yeah.
or I hate it. It's crazy. They don't even do tech. Like
Yeah.
it's wild.
I
So-
call it Showtime. You know, I feel like it has that name because you get a show when you
It's
go there
Showtime.
every time, no matter
Yeah.
You
what.
just
Something's gonna
pull
happen.
up, yeah,
It
you
was
pull up
dope.
and show out. That's it.
Yeah.
It was dope. My fans went out though, so I only got like 4 laps total. But
okay.
it was a good enough. It was 4 laps are decent enough that I was like, I didn't go home being like, oh,
Yeah,
like,
exactly,
I
yeah,
did get to try the track.
Exactly.
I got to learn the layouts.
It was a
like,
new
And with
experience.
Showtime, it's only $50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only $50. It's not like, you know, Sebring $125, you know, or something like that, you
For a
know,
day.
Yeah.
for a day.
And it was cool, like the pitting with the drag cars and that being so close.
Exactly,
Like,
yep.
At OSW, you can't walk to see the drag
Yeah,
strip.
No,
like,
no, they don't like you doing that there.
So yeah, like that was dope. But yeah, interesting track for sure. I want to go back, but I know Clean Culture's coming up.
Yep.
I want to sign up for that.
Yep.
And I've never driven West Palm. There's-
Watch out for the storm grates.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, they are.
It gets kind of crazy there.
It's so literally the way that they do the layout, you have to either go inner clip of the grate or outer clip of the grate, and if you go over the grate, just hold on because
Yeah.
it's a bumpy ride after that. Yeah, for sure.
True.
Yeah, but it is a really fun layout that they do at West
Yeah,
Palm
it's
for
fun.
sure.
Yeah, it's fun for sure.
And they keep the grid moving pretty good there
That's
too.
good.
So yeah.
Yeah, when I'm guessing it's U.S. Drift Circuit who puts it on, or
Yep.
the drifting part
Yep.
of it. So
Yep.
they're
Yep. Yeah, they
They're on
got
point
it.
with
They got it
that.
organized pretty good for the ride-alongs and
Yeah.
everything too. And I think Clean Culture is doing payback now.
the paid ones.
So
like Fuel
they'll-
Fest.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that
so you
was
make
nice,
money back
man.
now. Yeah.
I only did 7 laps at Fuel Fest, and it was around 200 I made.
Yep. Exactly.
So it was like
exactly. Yeah.
a couple
Oh,
tires
yeah.
I made.
Got to
back,
drive,
or
make
whatever.
back a little bit
Hey,
of
at
money.
least
You
you're
know.
getting something out of it.
Yeah,
a lot of
dude.
the time we do it for free.
Yeah.
I try to tell everybody, I'm like, apply for Fuel Fest. You know, you never know. They do
Yeah.
accept people that don't have cages in their car, so
Yeah.
you literally never know, and it'll break your comfort zone of like you've never had someone in your car. Go to Fuel Fest, you know.
Yeah.
You get used to people giving ride-alongs and everything like that. Because the first few ride-alongs were a little weird for me, you know. Wasn't used to having someone in
A
my
random
car.
person that you're just like, hi.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like
But after the first 2 or 3, man, it's all about giving them like that experience. Once
Yeah.
you see
Yeah.
someone smile after you give them a ride along, you're just like, yes, this is
Yeah.
why I do this. You know.
agreed. It brought back the same feeling I got when I started
Exactly.
drifting
When you
myself.
first start drifting,
like-
you get the little jitters. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I did that. You know.
Yeah, for sure. So how's the scene in South Florida for drifting? Like, I know PBIR got shut, but
Yeah.
like you guys have like your own little skid pad compound
We
or
used
something.
to.
We used to.
We used to. That got shut down.
True.
They, yeah, the
used to
whole
see those videos. I'm like, that's cool
takeovers
stuff.
got really bad in our hometown,
Yeah.
and a shooting happened at an intersection, and then
Yeah.
takeover people got a hold of our skid pad location, and we were going there for 10, 12 years. No problems. Cops knew everybody. They were like, we're
Dude.
glad you're here doing this, you know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they'd sit there and just watch us.
They'd watch us, you know, because it was literally private property. You had to go down a little dirt trail to even get to it, but takeover kids found out
Yeah.
about it, and they started going there at nighttime.
Yeah, sometimes the takeover kids were chill, but then there was like another group of them that would just go there and just like fuck everything. You know?
Yep, they
It
go
was
there at
just-
nighttime, and
get
that was the
messed
one thing that we had an agreement with the whole neighborhood around there is just don't go there at nighttime. Sun's down, don't
Yep.
drift, you know?
Yeah.
Go home,
'Cause
pack up
you
your
make
stuff,
too
show
much
up the next
noise.
day. They literally didn't care.
There's houses close by.
Oh, yeah,
the
right-
house
right
is
in
right there.
right across the
Right
street,
across
yep.
the street.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, so.
God,
but
no
literally-
respect to these kids.
Literally
Yeah,
one day we had a buddy that lived literally 2 streets over for it, and he sent a video in the group chat of 2 excavators just digging it up.
And it's
Yeah.
so sad to see that go. That was a great spot. That's what started it all for
All,
us.
but that's where we all
That's where we
learned.
learned. We
Yep.
all learned there.
We all
so-
learned, yep.
Dang.
Yeah, because at first we were at like warehouses and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Or
That's where,
whatnot,
and that's where,
then
like,
over
when
there.
Drift HQ was down in Fort Myers by us, that's where they would, you know,
Go.
do little test hits in their cars and
Yeah.
everything like that. So it was around for a very long time, and then just the takeover scene, man, just got a hold of it, and
Is that like overrun down south? Because like I see videos all the time in
So
Orlando, but
after-
I don't personally see it.
after
like,
the whole shooting thing happened, it definitely died down a lot
Yeah.
because we have Mr. Marciano that loves, you know, just
Making an
making a
example.
task force
Yeah.
and going after whatever
Yeah.
he wants, you know. So he put out a whole takeover task force or street racing task force, and he shut it down pretty quick. So that was nice, but we lost our spot. So.
yeah.
Yeah, we lost a
Yeah.
great spot.
And is Homestead? I heard something.
They are bringing it back.
Okay.
They released a schedule. They have a full schedule now, so you.
That's
can,
out there, but
Yep.
it's still another.
For
drive.
us, it's actually close.
True,
For
yeah,
us,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
only
yeah.
like for him, it's an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah,
For
it's
us,
really
it's
close.
like right at 2 hours.
True.
So and OSW is anywhere from
Damn near 4.
2.5 hours to 5 hours. You got
Yeah, traffic,
I-4, you
yeah.
know, good old I-4.
Back room.
He goes on the back roads.
Yeah, but that's another problem. Like if you break down on a back road, like dude,
Yeah, good luck finding help.
I won't. I won't jinx you on that, but
That's
like,
one of those
dude,
phone calls
I
you
worry
look
about
at
that,
and
bro.
you're like, do I want to turn around and go save him?
Yeah.
Especially with
Yep.
that tire you got right now.
Yeah, you're running
talking about
slicks on your truck right now, brother.
That's
The
insane.
truck is not the drift car.
It's in his spec, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's in the back. It's in the back. Worst case, hopefully I don't need to call y'all. I might need an Allen key though. That's about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dang. So with your cars, I know you went through them, but is there anything like crazy about the builds that you guys have done, or like together, not together, whatever?
I have fur in my car.
Yeah.
I have lots of fur in my car. That's all I have.
Why?
So like I only
It looks baller, but I
And,
feel
like,
like that'd be.
I don't know. Like I saw, I don't know his name off the top of my head, but the red LS 400 that had the 1J in it.
Yeah.
I think his name is
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Yeah.
Yes, he had red fur in his car. And when I first saw that car, I was like,
That's what I want to.
I want to do something like that, you know. So like I always in my head, I was like, I want to put fur in one of my cars, and I was like, you know what? Let's just throw it in the E36, you know, and
Yeah.
that's about it. Other than that, it's just your normal, you know, E36 build, you know. Full.
Where's the 240 at, Josh? What's up with that?
Oh yeah, dive into
We'll let
that.
you explain that.
Yeah, the 240.
Moment of silence, please.
For real.
Well, I was chasing down like a bad misfire. I started having it, and it was smoking. Like it was worse than a vape or something, bro. I don't know. It was pretty bad. And I was thinking like, oh, but the seals probably blew on the
It was
turbo.
looking like that.
Yeah, it was just like that. I thought it was the turbo seals. I bought a brand new Garrett T28. Literally put it on there, and this did the same thing. So I was like, okay, so probably blew the head gasket. Because it got real hot a couple times, I'm not gonna lie. So did the head gasket. Same thing again. So you can tell I'm not a mechanic for real. But
Chasing that problem.
Yeah, chasing that problem for real. Ended up being one of the rings on the piston, and just now I'm doing a complete rebuild, top to bottom.
Yeah.
Bigger turbo. Just
Tell him
I want to do it one time.
Tell him what you
SR,
found out.
Yeah.
Tell him what you found.
K.
Oh, true.
I said K.
Tell him what you found out about your motor.
Oh yeah, no, that was that motor apparently never been opened like at all. Like it was like a stock
That's
K,
what he was
apparently.
told.
Is what I was told. Yeah, so boosted it, and then for 7 years it was just going boosted.
Yeah, okay.
And then that finally happened, and when I opened it up, it had CP pistons with eagle rods, and it was boarded to a 89.5. I'm pretty sure. So
it
Fully
had-
no motor.
yeah, it was a Bill bottom end. I
It
mean,
lasted a
semi-built.
while. It
Yeah,
lasted a
semi-built.
while.
It had ARP head studs already, so.
That explains the 7
looking. I was
years.
looking confused. I was like, "Well, that makes
Yeah.
complete sense."
Of why it lasted so long,
Yeah, we were taking it apart over at my house, and he was like talking about he was gonna order some like ARP studs, and I'm just like, I'm looking at like as soon as we took the valve cover, I was like, bro, like, you sure you gotta like order some right now? I was like, hold on.
Yeah, I was like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Yeah.
No wonder it lasted 7 years.
Yep.
yeah,
No
pretty
wonder,
much."
bro.
But pretty much just wanna like do this one time and one time only.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just enjoy it. Finally get to enjoy it. I've never had a track day where it's like my car's running completely.
Tip top. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I really hope like this time I'm just.
Yeah,
We got
the,
Jay-Z.
the Black Friday we first went to when we decided to do a team,
Yeah.
he was hot swapping batteries. Like
Yeah.
running to AutoZone, having them charge the battery, grab another battery, go to the track, drive until that battery died,
Yep.
and then
Yeah.
went back to AutoZone and
Just
grabbed
to
the
be
other
able to
battery.
drive,
So
bro.
he was driving.
'Cause
Yep.
when we
Just
were-
to be able to drive.
When we
that
were
again.
prepping when we were doing preparations before the event, the 240 caught on fire. As we were
The
getting
wiring
everything
or
done.
what?
We forgot to disconnect the starter.
Yeah. So
And it sparked on the oil line and just poof immediately. And I've never seen 4 guys run underneath the car so fast to find a fire extinguisher, man. It was great.
Dang.
But we got it out right away. But after that,
yeah, that caused the battery draining issue, and it was just. We had little to no time to even like really tackle that, so I just said, you know what, I'll just hot lap batteries and
Yeah.
shit. So
Yep.
Hey, if it worked.
You gotta do what you gotta do to drive at the end of the day.
Yeah.
even
That's how it is.
if I wasn't driving at my full potential because of it, but it's fine. You know?
At least
At
you
least I
at
had
least you
driving.
made it out.
See,
See, that's the thing though. Even if it was like that though, like at least I was out there with my friends. You know, we had fun. And
Exactly.
That's just
What else would you be
Still
doing?
for the
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
Hey, even if the car wasn't working or anything, you know, you're still having fun, you know.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like I don't let anything knock me down when it comes to drifting, you know. Me and Dennis have gotten in a huge wreck before to where like my whole rear quarter was
Oh, yeah,
completely
that was bad.
caved in, his rear quarter was completely caved in. We got out of the car, dapped each other up and hugged each other and just started laughing, you know, because like
I wish
you
Miles was here right now to like just put the clip of him just smashing into the wall.
bro, yes.
But yeah, no, I mean, like, once it happens, you know, like, yeah, it sucks for the first, like, 5 minutes, but then you just realize, like, well, now we gotta fix it, you
Yeah.
know? We gotta figure it out and fix it.
As
you
I
know?
gotta get back on
As
track
long as
right
like
now.
suspension parts and like arms don't
Exactly,
get
yeah, no,
messed
and
up,
it
and you can still drive.
surprisingly,
It is what it
surprisingly,
is.
nothing got bent. It
Yep.
was only cosmetic.
It is pretty wild how, like, going before drifting, I was like, everything has to be perfect. It's got to be like, and now that I've been in it and seen what other people build and like, I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
send it. You're good. Like,
Oh yeah, some of them builds you're looking at and you're like, oh, my car isn't that bad.
yeah.
Makes you feel a little bit better, you know.
And both the IS and G were automatic when you got them.
Yeah, I was driving automatic for I think like a year and a half or so.
Sure.
Like maybe like 2 years total actually.
You just put it in
drifting, but at the
two?
track. Yeah, I just put it in two.
Yeah, send that. True.
That's what Miles is doing right now. He's still
Miles still auto.
True.
He's got all the parts and manual swapping, and we've like I've been telling him already to like, yo, just bring your car by and we'll just do the manual swap. And he's just like, I'll just get it done or whatever, this and that. I'm just like, bro, come on,
Been sitting in my shop for like 4 months.
Is it
painting
driving
right
a
now.
little different because you don't have the like your gas and brake? Is it different?
You gotta like start kind of like with like a rolling burnout a little bit,
Okay.
kind of like, and then you gotta just like wait for that second gear to just click and just huck it.
Yeah.
It's just like full commitment.
It's
There's
definitely it's a bit different. It's a bit different for sure. Yeah.
It's gas to the floor the whole
Yeah, because with the
time.
clutch you're able to just clutch it in and then boom, like you're sideways. But like with the auto, you gotta like huck it and just to be able to get it going.
true.
But-
I rarely drifted my car when it was auto. I
Yeah.
swapped it right away.
Yeah.
When
You
I was
didn't
going
And
into
he
drifting,
was like one of
Was
the
it a
first.
bad?
He didn't even
swap
take it to an event automatic, I don't think so.
No.
nope.
Yeah, it was already
My
manual
first
swapped,
event
yeah.
was when I manual swapped it because I manual swapped it myself. I had no idea what I was doing. There was no video
That gives me
anywhere.
hope. Like,
So, like,
I'd like
I
a
just went
4-door
into
G
it.
one day. So
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
no,
just
it's fine.
I went into it, bro, and I made my own YouTube video out of it.
Yeah.
And I did the whole swap, and then I took it straight to the track.
And it has helped people.
It has
Yeah.
helped people. It's
There's a
got-
lot of
So many
that has
people
watched
DM me
this
all the
video
time.
just for that, also.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be getting a phone call one day when I get. When I feel like they're out there for like $1,000 or $2,000.
Yep.
You just need to work on, tow them or work on
Yep.
them. So
Yep.
one
G's
eventually.
and Z's, man, right now are going way down in price.
And they're
now.
great cars.
Yeah.
Like, they're great cars.
Yeah, dude. I've never.
Come
The
on.
fans was the first problem I've had in like 2 years, like
Yeah.
drifting that. So.
As long as you change the oil.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep
They're
up
fine.
with
But did
the
you
oil.
had like as a
And
daily,
put an oil cooler
a
for
street
sure.
daily type of
what I
thing
mean.
that
Yep.
can slide? You know. Like,
Yeah, that's what everybody wants. Besides their full blown drift car, you know, they
Yeah.
need a little street slider.
That's what I'm in the process of right now. man.
Yeah.
Were all of the cars dailies?
Yeah.
Yes.
When you
Yeah,
started,
Okay, that's honestly kind of like where the name.
That's where the name
that's
came
what I was
from.
wondering.
My car
Because
is, my car's
our-
still pretty much a daily.
After our like first event, we did trailer to OSW because it was a little bit far. But after our first event, like when we started talking about being a team, we were driving our cars to Showtime all the time. Like we were, he was driving his car to the track for
Oh yeah.
I don't know the
Yeah.
first a full year. I did it for 6 months in my Miata before I even got the E36 because I had the Miata for the longest
Yeah,
time.
I used to drive my car up all the time.
Yeah, we
when I
all
first
drove
started.
all the way
Yeah.
4 hours up there, drive for 6 hours, and drive 4 hours back. And Miles still does it every single track day. He
Yeah.
does not have a trailer,
Even after he hit the wall. He
and,
drove
and,
that
and
thing
he,
back.
and he
Yep.
daily drives that car every single day.
Dang.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
pretty sick. It's inspiration. That's
Yeah.
hope right there.
Yeah,
'Cause-
definitely.
Yeah.
Good car.
Don't be afraid to turn your daily into a drift car. You know,
don't
just
be
don't.
afraid.
You know, if you already have it, why not?
And then you're looking at, I mean, for me on my end, it's more just like, I just wanted to, like, you know, be at peace of mind. Whatever. It's like, if I hit a wall, screw it. Pack the trailer up. I'm getting some ride alongs and I'm going home, you know?
But
Like,
once
it
you
is
put a
what it is.
cage in the car, I wouldn't recommend dailying after
Yeah,
that. No,
Yeah.
no.
Dude,
I'm not gonna
I
lie,
drove
yeah.
it to the wrap shop 3 days this week, and they're out. It's probably a 40-minute drive, highway and stop and go lights. And dude, after that third day, I was like,
Nope.
I'm not coming back and forth. We got to finish this today. It's
Yeah,
not fun.
It's the worst getting out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you start doing too much to the car, that's when it's
Especially when you got a
strictly
6-putt.
track car. Like,
Yeah.
Especially once you start talking about like a 6-putt clutch. No, I'm alright.
Dude, and now like with obviously I know like the super speeder laws and stuff, but I've had a couple buddies recently tell me they got pulled over for their exhaust being like over. I'm like, what?
The Florida law is now they can visually just see that you don't have the stock exhaust, and they can pull you over because they can physically see that you have a modified exhaust. That is the new law now. I just got pulled over for a month ago.
Dang.
And he literally said, "Oh, I see that you have a aftermarket exhaust." He didn't even say "I hear," I see. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I'm gonna give you a warning, but I'm just letting you know this is a law now.
Dang.
And he got it really bad down in Naples before they even turned it into a law, because like how they do like the test trials in cities to see how it'll do
true.
before it comes a law.
Yeah.
And
Naples
they
look
did
like-
Naples.
Yeah, they pulled me over and
Ticket?
gave me
Or
a
every
ticket.
time.
I got
Over
a
in Naples
ticket.
for the same
Yeah.
thing.
I got a ticket like twice in Naples for it.
Yep. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
Well, so you haven't driven in over a year. Just been in the build process or like
What happened?
broken process?
Honestly, bro, it just got to a point for me, cause like it got to a point where, like, it was getting expensive. Cause I was making it at one point. I made it to every single event with him, and we went to like
you drove a
20
lot.
events together. Like, Pushing.
2 years ago, I did 42 events
yeah.
shit.
in
So
one year.
like,
That's
yeah,
sick.
it just got expensive,
I was
and then like,
keeping up with the amount.
It was almost I missed
once
10
a week,
I missed
almost.
10 weeks out of the whole
Wow.
year.
bro,
Yep.
crazy.
It was once we did the team, man, and we got the cars purple. It was just
Yeah.
go
Yep.
go.
As soon
go,
as I
go,
got
go.
it wrapped, I was heading to every single event, and then it got
Yep.
to a point. And then eventually, I lost my license
Oh, true.
because I got too many tickets. They took it for a whole year.
A whole year.
And it was like that was the only car I had registered under my name, and everything, and like I had to have the special insurance and all that. So like a whole bunch of stuff. So it just got parked for
Yeah.
a whole year because I could not do anything with it, and I had no license. So it was like getting around and everything was like too much. So it just sat in the driveway, and now finally, after a year, I'm gonna start driving again.
And how does that make you feel?
It feels great. I'm excited. Like I'm ready to go. Like I'm ready.
Let's go.
And like another thing I started doing to like have the same adrenaline was riding bikes, like four wheelers,
Yeah.
dirt bikes. And now
Yeah.
I wheelie those now, so it's like I'm always doing something like
Yeah.
similar to like
To
you
get
know,
that adrenaline.
They
Yeah.
gotta have a motor.
Dude,
Make
Yeah, I
sound.
gotta
feel
be
that.
on something.
Yeah, I know you got a bike, but I used to have bikes before drifting, and yeah.
I sold it.
Oh, you sold it?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
That's just their hometown is not a place to ride a bike.
Nope.
So many just
It's-
like,
it's
So many
just-
people have been passing away. Like,
It's almost
bless all of
weekly,
them, man.
almost weekly at this
For real,
point. Yeah, it's
yeah.
bad. Yeah.
God
And we were
bless.
like, oh, and I was like, oh, the snowbirds are gone. You know, like maybe it'll be like a little bit. No. It's just our little hometown isn't really like a little hometown anymore. The last 2 years, it blew up.
it's a
Like
tourist destination.
yeah,
So
like right
many
after
people are
COVID.
moving.
Like that's the thing. After COVID, you know, Florida was
Yeah.
still open.
Yeah.
And everybody just flooded right into freaking down here. So we saw our hometown saw a big impact because like you could just tell our roads weren't enough for how many people were starting to
Yeah.
move in and everything. And then literally you were just seeing storage unit because no one had enough room to put their stuff, you know?
Apartment complexes too. Just
You're-
get
Too
many,
everywhere.
too many.
You're coming from a
Too
5-bedroom, 3-bath house up in North Carolina that's only like, you know, $300,000. Well, if you move that money down to Florida,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna get the same house. for
especially
only
on the
300.
coast.
Exactly, yep.
Beach town. Yeah. Lucky
yeah.
to get a shack, a shed in the back, dude. Seriously though,
A
like beach
studio
towns, I feel
apartment,
like
man.
are like crazy.
Yeah, it's
Crazy,
just
man.
rent is really high right now too.
Dang.
So.
So, is there any? I know you guys said you guys have crashed together. Is there any other wild stories driving together?
Oh man.
Me and Dennis crash into each other a lot.
Yeah.
Showtime was Showtime was in Humberto.
I don't like Showtime for that.
Spun out, and
Yeah,
then
he
Dennis
spun
came in
out.
hot and
And
boom.
took out my passenger door. I've gone through like almost 3 passenger doors already. And
Was it like on initiation?
After the bank.
yeah,
After the bank, when it does that weird drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have a
Yeah,
neighbor
that's
at the
like a
time.
weird exit extent, like transition.
You have so much speed,
Yeah,
and
you
then
pick
they're
up
like,
a lot of speed there.
Yeah.
you just gotta flick it and like slow way down
Yep.
to come around that other corner.
It does feel super fast because of how small it is. Like before going there, I was like, oh, this is like. I knew it wasn't as big as OSW, but I felt like it was
Have
probably.
you drove OSW's Oval?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. But not like I was trying to throw it on Showtime. Like
Okay,
Showtime, I
okay.
feel
Yeah.
like you can.
Oh yeah.
You're really trying to hug
It's more
it.
mellow. It's more mellow.
OSW,
dude.
you have to hold it a lot longer.
Like I've never
Showtime
bin
is-
in third gear on OSW.
Yeah,
which I
Showtime is
feel like
more
you
of a
need to.
hairpin
Yeah.
kind of bank, and
Yeah.
OSW is more like a longer bank. I feel
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
But it's cool that there. Like I feel like that's where I'll go more if I either want to start competing or want to like really hit the oval at OSW. Like if you could get that, you could. I feel like get that.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
that bank. Dang.
Yeah, I've only drove the Oval at OSW maybe like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, it's like once my tires are kind of dead, and it's like, all right, it's time
Showtime
to
put a
go
big
there.
hit on me.
Yeah.
When I in the Miata, when I hit the wall, it was just.
That was pretty bad. I'm
It
not
was-
gonna lie.
And I drove my car there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the way from our hometown, drove it there. It was midnight when I hit the wall, right when they stopped drifting.
But, yeah.
And we all looked at each other like, what are we gonna do, boys?
We had to make it work.
Unbent the tire rod.
Unbent the
No,
tie
what are
rod.
you gonna do?
Me and him were sitting there with a pry bar and a goddamn
A 20
hammer,
pound,
just
20 pound sledgehammer just trying to get this tie rod straight. We got it straight enough. My steering wheel was completely sideways going 70 down the highway and I was fighting it like crazy the whole time, but
we
made it back home.
We made it.
Made
That's
it back
all that
home,
matters.
Showtime is a little bit closer to us than.
It's like a
so 2-hour drive.
2-hour drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have y'all done Leadfoot yet?
He did.
I have.
Yeah? You like it?
yeah.
Yeah.
He likes it a lot, yeah.
It's a little bit bigger than the OSW skid pad. A little bit faster though, so you kind of go through the track a little bit faster, but it is a lot faster of a track. I
Cool.
feel as far as that goes. I couldn't tell you for certain how tire wear is though, or well, yeah, I mean tire wear. First off, I got a lot of camber in the back, and I was on like
Yeah,
some Kubo
this guy.
245, so it's just like also some really grippy tires as well.
Doesn't
so
want
I'm-
to get them arms.
Doesn't, bro, hasn't bought arms
I
in
put
forever.
everything in my
bro.
car. I'm building an engine. I still have yet to get rear arms.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Birdo. That's Birdo for you guys.
Bird respect.
Yep.
Everyone's got their own way of doing it.
It is what it is.
Literally, yep.
He's doing it in his own
I just
order.
have so many like rear spare arms at home because if I break one, I'm just like, you know what? Pop it back on.
Dang.
Yeah.
Any hot takes on drifting or the car scene in general?
Don't use used tires.
Don't use used tires.
Yeah,
Don't.
it's definitely
not worth
better
it.
to go
It's
brand
not
new.
worth
Yeah,
it.
I'm not gonna lie. Brand new tires are the way to go.
It's not worth it because we all started on used tires, and then once we started using new tires, we didn't know what was going on because we never experienced grip at all. You know, used tires, you're just burning them. You know, and they're
Yeah.
20, 15
you're
bucks a
on ice
piece.
skates.
You're on ice skates the whole time.
And if you're just starting out driving, like take your time. Like don't rush nothing. Take your time. Don't try to just jump in like tandem lines and stuff like that. Like take your time, figure it out, and get comfy. Like don't
Figure out
just-
your driving
Yeah,
style.
don't just jump
Like,
into nothing. Like get comfy with your car. Really learn your car and just keep it that way. Like
It's good advice. I feel like not much of a hot take, but good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
I'm on the other end of that hot take. I was like, for me, I'm just like, just do it, send it, just do it, Nike.
See,
Just get on the track, bro. Just
see, that's how he's.
That's
do it,
the
bro.
hot
That-
take.
That's how he. Yep.
and yet still no arms.
No, and when he takes his when he takes his rims off, he's still got half a tire just chilling.
yeah, not even touched.
I can flip them and still be good for like the rest of the day.
Oh, also, do not run no cheap steering wheel in your car. Do not do that.
Yep.
You do
I haven't had
not want to
experience
run no
with that,
cheap
so.
steering wheel.
Yeah, I haven't.
What happened to you?
It's important, bro. People's steering wheel be breaking
Oh,
on them and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Like you
Pop
gotta
it
be
off.
careful with what you
I thought it happened
buy.
to you,
Oh, I
but
think-
Nah,
Like,
not me. I always get a
like
good
that.
steering wheel. Always get a good steering wheel because
Yeah,
you don't
for
want your
sure.
steering wheel to break on you when you're driving.
If you couldn't drive your car now, what chassis would you get into?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I'm in a Z right now, so it's not even mine.
So it's kind of hard for me.
Yeah, you got too many.
I have.
Next. No.
He's got every car.
Pick and pop whichever one you're gonna bring out. You know?
I got the S14. I got the Miata. I just got an LS400 manual swap
that's
with a
sick.
CD in it.
That's
It's got a little bit of problems, but I'm figuring it out. That people said it had a warped flywheel when I bought it. I'm trying to figure that out right now. And then I have my Z, which I love. Great car.
Yeah.
Get a Z for your seat time car. Trust me.
No.
And it's worth it. It's worth it. You know.
Save them for me. You don't-
Exactly. But no, if I had to drift in another chassis, I think like an '89 Cressida.
True.
Yep,
Cressida would
old
be
school. Like I just like them because of how boxy they are.
Yeah.
You know, they remind me of like an old school '80s Camry, but
Yeah.
like JDM edition. You know, kind of. So I feel like if I had to pick something like that,
sick. True.
later down the road though, for sure, because everybody wants too much money for them. So.
No. What about you, bro?
I'm on the other end with like. So I mean, I love my Jay-Z's and don't get me wrong, but I drove a C6 Corvette the other day. I need one.
Yeah.
I need one. Like,
Yeah.
We all want one.
I've never owned American Muscle, but I've been in them, and I am a fan. I I don't know them personally, so I'm hesitant about it. But
The whole torque tube thing very confuses me.
yeah.
That's the one
weird.
thing that confuses me. Like, I don't really understand it, but at the same time, I understand it. So, but I hear people have torque tube issues. So,
What about you? What would you be in?
Man, I like Nissan, so it would have to be a Nissan. I don't know in specific, but definitely probably a sedan.
Yeah.
Because I like sedans a lot.
True.
That's just how
what other
that's what I always
Nissans?
rode.
Oh, like the Gloria.
Yeah, like something like
Oh,
that.
the Gloria's fire.
Yeah, dude.
I would definitely get into one of those.
And even I didn't even once I started looking at them a little more, like the later model, like the later 2000s, it kind of looks like some weird, like not exotic, but like a European
Yep.
sedan
Yep.
almost.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
I'm a fan of that.
they get a little bit bubbly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there any out of those dates or any of those coming up that you guys? I know you're driving private day together tomorrow, but any other events?
So, like always, we always try to make it to Black Friday.
Okay.
It's the best event
Yeah.
that is around. You know, it's just straight vibes
Yeah.
the whole time.
MC time.
Yeah, it's worth the money. It's
Yeah.
definitely people look at
Yeah.
the price and they kind of they get a little butthurt because they got to spend
But it's
close
3
to.
days of
It's
just-
3 days of going. You
And
know?
that's the price of a Sebring event.
Yep.
or,
And if
Yeah.
you want to move up in classes pretty decently
quickly.
Perfect day.
Perfect event, man. Go to Black Friday and just talk to Jason or someone like that and be like, hey man, I really want to move up in class. Hey, can you watch me? And they're really all the grid workers at OSW are great. They'll watch you, and they'll be like, hey man, try this, or like, hey man, good run, like you're doing good, keep doing that,
Yeah, that's right.
And it gives you once they mark off that letter that you have and then bump you up, it gives you that confidence, like it makes you feel good, it makes you want to drive better. So
we definitely push for the bigger events that are like more worth it as far as
Yes,
spending
yeah,
money
yeah,
and making
yeah.
a drive and
Yeah,
stuff like
pretty
that.
much.
I realized with the 42 events in 1 year, very fast,
Just saying.
that
Too much.
the 1 day events weren't really worth it to me because like at that time I was having to get a hotel. I had an open trailer,
Yeah.
and it was just gas, hospitality costs, and everything like that, and it was just racking up and all that.
Yeah.
And I found out to where like it's better if you do the multi-day events because like you can get hopefully a bigger group of people. Be like, hey, the multi-day event coming up. Let's get an Airbnb or something together and save on
Yeah.
cost.
Are there any out-of-state events y'all been to?
No, not yet.
We
No.
planned on it.
We
but
planned on. We
Yeah.
planned
It's
on
so
it.
hard to do.
It's very hard. We got accepted to Vibes, like
Oh,
it was
cool.
on our schedule and everything, but it came up way too fast on
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
It came up very
We
fast
were
on
not
us.
prepared like we
were
thought.
not prepared
Yeah.
at all, and but
But,
the guys that host the Vibes event. Completely understandable, and they were like, "Hey, we hope to see you out here sometime," and which was really cool. They
Yeah.
kind of weren't like,
And we
"Oh,
definitely like
you're
to go
banned
there."
for you're on the ban list or something like
Yeah,
that."
Get whitelisted.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no. Yep.
We were trying to make it to Atlanta too, and
Yep. In March, we were
Lanier
trying.
and Clean
Yeah.
Culture, yeah, and we did it.
We
Was
did.
it Clean Culture?
No, Import Alliance.
Import Alliance,
Yep.
yeah.
That's definitely something we're
But
gonna
this
push
year,
for.
I'm trying to go to Polecat in October
okay.
for the Chase Bay event. Yeah,
True.
because that's my favorite track to drive on the sim. I love that
True.
track on the sim. I just
I
love
haven't
it. It's a
tried
great
that.
track.
I'm gonna go to Grange.
Great.
Grange, yep.
That's
Grange.
out there, though.
Yep, it's out there.
That's out there.
It's out there.
That flick. I want a reverse entry. That's really what I want to go to a track that has like a crazy reverse.
You got the angle for it, just get your arms.
Yep.
Get them rear arms. You got
running
the
joke.
angle, but not the grip.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying this year. Gonna do try to hit Leadfoot and do the Clean Culture, and then that'll pretty much. I haven't driven OKC, which I think would be
I haven't
fun,
either.
but
I haven't
it's
either.
still a
But they
skid pad.
haven't had an event. In a
No,
long
it's
time.
either private days or like weird events that just.
And I
pop
also
up and-
heard that it's been kind of hard to get private days there now.
True.
So
I've never been to OKC either, but like you'll definitely have fun at Leadfoot when it comes down to
Yeah.
that. Like as far as like that environment over there, I mean like the whole track is like pretty much
the amenities
Yeah.
is just insane.
Yeah, that's what
man.
I hear. Like the bar and like they got
Like he broke an
stage
axle and
and-
he wasn't even mad. He went to the bar and started drinking. Like hey, what else?
I got a helmet right along.
Yeah, there's just like so much other stuff to do there.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know what? It's like like whatever. You know?
And they got the crazy carts in the indoor room and everything. You
Yeah.
know?
That movie theater there too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it really is a place for everyone. Like,
Yeah.
even if like
Yeah, that's
you
not
know,
bad.
Which is cool, you know, because like you see actual full-on families at Leadfoot, you know,
Yeah,
like you
that's
go to
cool.
OSW, and there's no really inside spot for
Yeah.
families, you know, and it does get hot. I got a little
Yep.
3-year-old kid, so like you know,
Yep.
AC there is cold.
AC there is great. Yep.
True.
I best investment ever. Enclosed trailer with AC.
Yeah, so
That
worth
is
it.
the best investment anybody can do if you have a drift car. It's just and also.
I don't want to hear that because I'm looking at open trailers right now.
No, man, just I save
Well,
up.
I don't know if my Titan really should pull a
Get
closed
open
trailer.
It would, little 20. It could. Yeah, little 20, it could.
And B, it's like, it's going from now $2,000 to like $5,000.
Yeah,
It's
that's
worth
like-
it though. It is worth it though. I will tell you because if you think about it,
So another
This is-
year then without.
this is what I thought when I got the enclosed trailer. I was like AC. If I put AC in it, I blow up a little air mattress, got a generator outside, and I can sleep wherever I want. You know, you can
You're
go
not
to a
wrong.
Planet Fitness parking lot and go sleep in the parking lot. You can go to Walmart, go sleep in the parking lot. You know,
But how often are you sleeping in parking lots?
That's the thing. Most tracks will allow you to sleep at the track. Though,
Well, that's
too.
not a parking lot though.
I know.
Because then you could also camp at the track.
Yep, exactly.
But you're
that-
not wrong. Like
Yep.
I know.
And plus, right now there's like a heat index warning or something going on right now in Orlando. So,
it's
like,
super important.
It
To
was like
Tomorrow-
110
Yeah.
this week. Yeah.
yep. So tomorrow I got the AC trailer, and we're gonna be spoiled. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
So
Everyone inside that thing.
yeah, I definitely got stuck in there the last private day because I didn't want to leave because of how nice it was inside. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Well, anything else y'all want to touch on or anything specific you can think of?
What got you into drifting?
I've always been into adrenaline-driven stuff, with skateboarding,
Yep.
cycling. Like I do road biking and stuff like that, and motorcycles. And I've always loved drifting, watching it and stuff. When it was back on G4 or
Yep,
Spike
G4.
TV,
Yeah.
but I just never thought it was possible for me to get into.
Oh, yeah,
I thought it
I'm
was
the
way
same
too
guy, yeah.
expensive. And my buddy Ryan Deering, I'm sure you know.
Yep, I met him.
Yeah, he's in West Palm, and I went to high school with him. He moved away, hadn't seen each other in a while, and he started doing autocross. And he's like, I've been to a couple drift events, like, come with me and check it out. And I'm like, oh, you're drifting already, bro?
Hell yeah.
And so yeah, dude, watching it all happen. That's when I was like, all right, like, gonna do it. Then the 240. I've had a few 240s, but it was the most recent one that I drifted. Was in the pits working on it more than driving it, so that's when.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, that's when
like
but I just.
Sounds like a good.
I talk to a lot of people, ask a lot of questions, and I take the advice I want to hear, obviously, but like, so many people were like, just get a Z. You're not a mechanic, you don't want to work on it, you just want to drive, get a Z.
Yep.
So, that's what I did.
That's it.
Yeah.
Everybody asked me,
I
like,
got a G, bro. It's the same.
what chassis should I get into for my first drift car? And I'm like, an E36, E46, or
Yeah.
a Z. If you want something like reliable, easy to work on. If you don't really know how to work on a car, you can learn on them very easily.
Yeah.
You know, they're very simple cars.
I was just talking to Fresco while we were simming earlier today, and he was like, dude, I've been getting a lot of people like asking me advice and stuff, but like, it's almost the point that it's like, I'm just learning myself, you know, type of thing.
Yep,
And I'm like, you gotta
exactly, yep.
realize you got a sick old car.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
usually people with
He's got
older
two of them,
cars,
right?
yeah,
He's got two. They
three.
match, right?
He's got two 180s and then RX-7.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Yeah, LJDM right-hand drive. So yeah, of course, like people are gonna go to you when you got dope cars. Like I'm sure,
Definitely.
same with y'all now.
Oh,
you
yeah,
look like
yeah.
a team. It's like
Yeah. And another thing is too, I will say with starting a team, be prepared for the amount of people that will DM you asking to join your team. And I try not to be like a bad person or anything when someone random like hits me up, be like, hey man, what can I do to be on the team? And I'm straight up with them. I'm like, hey man, we were a group of friends that just had this idea of becoming a
Yep.
team, you know?
Yeah.
And we kind of, you know, we already have 6 people. That's a pretty big team to begin with. And I'm just like, hey man, like maybe down in the near future, you know, hit me up in like maybe 1 or 2 years, you know, if one of the boys like wants to go on a different path or
Yeah.
something, you know, we might have an opening, you know.
Yep.
That's the thing. I'm not like, oh, you have to do this, you have to do all this, because I was like that in the beginning of our team.
Meet a criteria list.
Yes, I was like, I will say I was like that in the beginning of our team. I pushed all these guys because I wanted them to do good. I wanted us to get our exposure and everything. But at the same time, I realized I was pushing them too hard.
Yeah, 42.
You know, I wasn't taking into consideration.
Under his belt.
Taking into consideration of like, you know, like their personal lives and everything. And then once I realized that, I stepped back and I was like, hey, like, I don't care, you know, like, we're a team still and everything, but like, y'all do your own thing. Like, he does music, he rides bikes and everything. He's got a full-on business himself and everything. This man,
I'm just a driver. I just like driving, so I was cool with it. Like, for me, on my end, I was just like, you know what? I was like, as long as I just get to drive with the boys, I'm all right.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly,
I'm cool with it.
but yeah, no, I mean, with people hitting you up to be on your team, you know, you just gotta be like, just be straight up honest with them. You know, don't give them hope. Don't give them that hope. Be like, yeah, man, like, yeah, totally, we can talk about it or something like that. You know,
most of the time, if you want to try to join a drift team, just keep in mind that most of the people that make a team are people that have already like
Been friends,
doing,
been friends.
People are already solid.
exactly, yeah. It's,
Advice on a drift team, like, do it with a group of boys that you already know, and like touching back on like, even if you have no friends, like, there's always something about like that one lap that you'll get where it's like,
exactly. And even if you don't have friends that have the same interests or hobbies, put them in your car and take them to the track.
Yeah.
Give them that experience, because 9 times out of 10, they're gonna want to come back. And I've had people after a ride along, they're like, I want to build a car now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, calm down. You know, you only rode in a car one time,
thing at
but
a
like,
time.
you take
One thing at a
baby
time.
steps. You know,
Yeah.
slowly, like maybe rent a car, see if it's even.
Just maxed out the credit card. Because of your ride along.
Thanks, man.
Literally, but no, like,
Have you heard
take
of
your
a
time.
firm? Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
He was like, that's all, he gonna be like, that's all I needed. Bro. I'm gonna go right in the
But
debt.
yeah,
Come on.
I don't know. I just try to tell everybody, like, you know, like, don't dive into it too much right away. You know, I tell people sometimes, like, yeah, it might be expensive to rent a car, but like, I know people that built a drift car, couldn't get a hang of it, couldn't get involved in it, and then they wasted a bunch of money and a bunch of time, and like, they just let the car go for way less than what they had into it, you know? So like, to maybe find a homie that'll let you go in like a little behind like
takes
somewhere or something, you know?
It takes work. Like I said, I don't want to work on the car, but I've spent all week doing the wrap, and before that, I was doing the fans. Like, it's work. Like, if you want it, money for tires.
Trust me,
and
you
going
look
out
at that
there.
track day and you're like, okay, we got T-minus however many days to get this car done, and it sets a fire under you like nothing else. Like, I haven't found anything else that like set something underneath my butt to get me going, you know? I'm like, shit, car's not ready, we gotta get it ready and get it going, you know? And like,
No one else is gonna do it for you.
exactly, yeah. That's a good thing about having a team though, because if you're in that crunch time, you're just talking to each other. What do you need done? What do you need done? What do you need done?
That's
And you
cool.
just try to help each other out. Like, we've had events where like, we've had 2 people that didn't have any tires, you know, and we're just like,
Yeah, we
yo.
were doing a clutch, like when it's like, I mean, that's the reason why his car set on fire, is we were like helping him do a clutch like that one time, so that's what that was.
But like, we have times where like some boys don't have tires, and we're like, yo, well, each person from the team will throw you a set of tires so you can come and drive with us, you know, like, it's just help each other out, keep it fun, you know, kind of thing. There's no reason for it not to be fun.
Yeah, always keep it fun. Don't get too serious.
Yeah.
Like I made the mistake of doing that at first as well, where it's just like I dove like I like poured everything into it like way too early. Like there was a period of time where like for a certain bit where like it wasn't fun at a moment, but I kind of like giving it some space and just having it like, you know, just happen.
got
The journey.
The itch always comes back. It always comes back. That's for sure. Yeah, literally.
No,
yeah.
like if as soon as you start smelling the tire, like smelling, you know, burning rubber, but like as far as like getting into that crunch time and like trying to push so hard, like that's kind of like you don't want to like not have fun working on your car as far as that goes. So
And I know a lot of drivers that they're out there and they'll be like, you know, I don't like spectating, you know, like they're like, I'm not gonna be at a drift event unless I'm driving. And I mean, like,
I've started to feel that.
I get that. I get that point, but at the same time, like, you're taking away what got you into it. You know, what got you into drifting?
You're right.
You were a spectator.
It's
at one
always
point.
nice to watch
Yeah.
and like, see what people are doing.
Exactly.
How people are
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah, but it was the same. It was similar. You said you make music. I played in bands, and it was similar in that sense that like I would go to a show and I'm like, I should be up on stage right now, like not watching this guy play. Like I should be playing.
I should be the guy playing.
But then it's like, all right, so why aren't you booking shows to play?
Yeah.
Why aren't you working on your car to get back on the track? Why aren't you?
Obviously, that guy's doing something that you're
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
you know?
dude. So, yeah.
This private day was supposed to be my test runs for the 240.
Yep, it was.
And you ran
The
it.
block is still just chilling with all
Unfortunately, it's not
the
done.
internal parts.
Yeah.
So you're driving a Z, you said though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my buddies' Z's that he let me
Okay.
rent it out. So
Okay.
big shout out
How's
to him.
the 240 going? What's the update on that?
I still gotta order the head parts now. I got everything for the block though. First I'm not sure if it's the first, but I hope it's.
Us
gonna
three
be
are going
high compression.
big power.
PA.
Yeah, we're going big power now. Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing something interesting. I'm taking internals out of an M54 and putting them in my M50, and it turns it from a 2.5 to a 3.0 like budget stroker motor basically.
Okay.
Cheap way to make decent power
Extra
in an
power.
M50, you know.
Some Frankenstein stuff.
Some Frankenstein stuff, you
Yeah.
know, and I found it on Polish forums and everything, and just those Polish
would
guys,
be.
they
Yeah, I
know
was
what they're
gonna
doing.
Yeah, literally.
They know what they're
It's
doing.
all
and then-
about budgeting when you're doing
Yep,
this stuff.
that's
the
You
thing,
gotta
like,
try to find your way.
I looked at it and I was like, you know what? Like, I don't want to dive into the fully built motor yet. You know, I'll step into it, see how I like the power and everything, and then we'll eventually get there. You know,
Yeah.
this guy
I'm fully building that.
fully built. He hit up Rad Dan and said, "Build me a build sheet."
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's kind of just what I did.
Rad
Like,
Dan
I
said,
was
"Here's
like-
your ticket,
'cause
buddy."
He was like, I was just like, send me the invoice.
That'll be $90,000.
No, but I mean, on my end is more like I'm like superly overbuilding it because I like the longevity. Because like right now, like my JZ probably has over 200,000 miles, and
Yep.
like, knock on some wood, but like it's just been, and that thing lives on limiter, so it's
Yeah,
just,
that
like, I
thing's
want
been
to keep
through it.
that same
Yeah.
that same reliability. That's kind of like what I'm really concerned.
If you
with.
see him waiting his turn on grid, he's rubbing it.
no, literally, I was-
If you hear a car revving in grid, it is Humberto. Every time. Yep.
Sorry.
Every time.
I'm just stoked to get out there, man. Like everybody
yeah.
over here taking too long, hitting walls.
You hear random yelling in grid?
Yeah,
Humber.
drifting is just like the best feeling, bro.
Yeah,
That shit's
yeah.
great.
Agreed.
There's no, yeah, it's just getting in that driver's seat, man. But like honestly, I don't think it's really getting in the driver's seat. I would say like giving the experience. Like
Yeah.
once I got a cage
'Cause, dude, yeah.
and I could give
It's
that
not for
experience to
everybody,
someone,
dude.
like I'm just like wow, like this is where it's at. You
Yeah.
know, like giving someone that's never been in a car. It's just like watching them just
Yeah.
light up, and they're like, you get people that light up, and then you get people that don't know really what to think because they've
Yeah.
never experienced something like that before,
Right.
and they're like looking at you mute, like,
Cannot compute. Cannot compute.
I don't know.
Error.
yep, literally, yep.
Dang,
But yeah, it's I like doing it because like just to get people into the sport. We need more people in the sport.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
definitely need more people in the
It
sport.
needs more support as far as like from like because like companies like it's hard for not like obviously there's like companies that sponsor it, but like as far as like just general companies like they don't see drifting as like serious. So, for example,
Yeah,
like
mainstream
F1 or,
companies,
like
yeah.
NASCAR and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like that's very very big because it's been around for so long.
And I hear that's where like if you want to get sponsored, that's where like the real money is. Don't go for like a drifter brand sponsor. Go for like something that's
Yep.
out of drifting.
It has nothing to
completely,
do
that,
with
like-
drifting, like poppy soda or
Yeah,
something.
they have
you know?
real budgets for marketing,
Yep,
as opposed
exactly.
to
Yeah, no, like with us, we went with Silvers. We got a little partnership with Silvers
cool.
and everything because they're made in Fort Myers. So
Cool.
we basically just showed up there with their cars and talked to Anthony, and he worked out a deal with us and everything. So it was pretty nice. Like that was one thing we had struggles with was getting sponsors to begin
Yeah.
with. You know, like
It's
it-
6 people. It's you're
Yeah.
talking about like you know,
it's a lot
how
of
about
exposure.
6 people, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot, and that's the thing. That's what helped us a lot is like how many people we had on our team. And like we're like, hey, we can give you this amount of exposure.
And the fact
and
that we
everything.
all worked hard, wrapped our cars, put our
Yep.
liveries on. Like
Yeah, we do
put a lot of
do
time
everything
into it.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. We wrapped a car and did a livery in 7 hours one time.
yeah. It's funny. Like I was thinking once doing the livery that like if you look at the majority of people in drifting, the majority don't have liveries.
Yep.
It's like obviously the competition and pro cars, but like you guys and like I know a few others obviously that have liveries, but I was trying to think like not that many people in the drifting scene that are just for fun, grassroots for fun.
Usually teams are, it's either you got a team with the livery or you got a team with just matching same color cars. Or
That's what draws
colors.
eyes, dude.
Yep,
like,
exactly.
That looks good on track. Like,
so
when you're all
this
together.
time we're fully redoing our cars, and I let the boys have freelance of whatever they wanted to do, and we're all doing different colors, same style design livery, but all doing different colors.
Yep.
I'm staying purple till I like total my car.
Yeah, he's
well,
staying-
honestly, I'm staying purple regardless. I just like purple. So for me, I'm happy with the color that I have.
any shout outs for
Silvers for sure.
Silvers for sure.
They're in our hometown, Fort Myers, so we gotta rep them and everything.
Yeah.
And then Road Garage, can't thank him enough for our livery.
Big shout out to him. Without him, the cars would not be as crazy as they
Exactly.
Honestly, we wouldn't be here without
we
Road Garage.
we wouldn't be
honestly.
because I hit up Road Garage and I said, do your thing. I didn't tell him what I wanted. I told him colors. I told him colors. That's it. And
Like,
he just
you got 6 cars.
Yep, I had 6 cars, and here's the colors.
And it worked out great. Our
It
cars
worked out
look
great, and as soon as we got it on our cars, man, that's when like the exposure. You want exposure on a team? Put a livery on your car.
Yeah.
Yep. Put a livery on your car.
But
and
get
out there.
a good livery. Like
Yes.
don't get no half livery. No, nothing. Get a good livery.
No,
on
don't go on Etsy and buy your livery.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of the tribal stuff, even though that is like a big thing.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
It's a thing. Like you got people that just want simple flames. You got people that want tribal stuff. You got people that want the Japanese style stuff. You got people that want like American style liveries, like Adam LZ style livery. You know, basic, nice. You know, clean cut.
And that's another thing that I was talking to my guys about, like the.
I like how you did that wave, like the wave drip kind of thing.
Yeah, we'll check it out after. But when they flip the logos around for the passenger
See,
side,
that's what we're doing this time.
like I like it for other people, like when I see it on Japanese cars or something. But like personally, we were talking about doing my car, and I'm like, no, I don't want it that
throws
way.
you off.
Like,
It throws you off. It does throw you off.
I don't know.
But yeah.
What do you mean as far as like flipping? Like, you talking about the letters back?
So when you're getting chased, it reads the right way in the camera.
Basically,
Yeah,
yeah, and like it has the same flow on both sides.
Exactly.
basically.
Yeah.
The exact same flow
The
on both
exact
sides.
same flow. Yeah.
But just personally, that's the thing.
It looks good though. It looks good. You did good job. Good job.
Well, I appreciate you guys for joining me
Definitely.
today.
Yeah,
Appreciate the invitation, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Always,
dude.
always.
Enjoy tomorrow, even though I won't be out there.
We'll burn some tires for you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
If you like this, drop a thumbs up for these guys. Leave a comment
sir.
below, and we'll catch you next time, fam.
Like and subscribe. We out.